Hi Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. I'm Christy Forsyth with Clarity by Christy. I am a soul therapist and an intuitive that connects with the angelic energy, and I help the helpers, the healers, and the light bringers of this world to live their most magical life. So if that's you, make sure you hit that subscribe button below with the bell so you can get notifications for all the videos that I'm sharing here on this channel. Thank you guys so much for your patience with me not putting out the monthlies last month. What I'm going to be doing, just since my schedule this summer is super booked, I am going to be doing July and August here in this video. So we're going to be taking a look, Gemini, at your energies for July and August. What are the overall themes? And what do you need to know to best navigate this month based on your messages from the angels? And as I take a look at this overall spread that we have going on here, there's very much an energy of you really connecting with your truth. I think this has been a journey for you. I think you have been exploring what it is that you really want. And I think this is what we've been doing on a collective level. But I think for you specifically, Gemini, you have been in this place of, what do I really want? And I think some of these truths that have come forward for you have been surprising in some ways. And I think they will be surprising because I do still feel like you're in this process of uncovering the truth. What do I really want in my life? How do I want to be spending my time and my energy? As I take a look at this overall spread, there's definitely a lot of energies around relationships for you over the next couple of months, but it doesn't have to be. For those of you who are looking for love, looking for a connection, I think it is going to be a little bit complicated for you, but I see this being truly an opening toward connecting you or reconnecting you to your divine counterpart. So I see a lot of that energy here, but I also just see this being connected to other situations in your life, other relationships in your life, where you're just kind of understanding what you need to move on from, what you need to shift from, what you need to be doing in order to be living your happiest life. So we're going to start here with the first theme card that we have, and this is the Chariot card. Okay, so I see movement. I do think that you have already connected with some clarity, and I see these months being uncovering further answers for you, but I also see you taking action with this clarity card, or with this Chariot card. Okay, you have clarity, and then you follow this Chariot. You allow yourself to move forward. You allow the universe to move you forward. Okay, with the Chariot energy, it's very much about not pushing the energy forward, but working with the universe, allowing these horses here that are connected, that are pulling this chariot, allowing them to pull you, allowing the universe to guide your journey, but also allowing yourself to be ready and along for the ride. Okay, so there's very much this energy where you're deciding that you are going to move forward with things. You are going to make some changes. You are going to make some shifts, and that's going to be really powerful for you. So here, the energy that's really clarifying this, that's leading to this change that you have going on, we have the Eight of Swords. Okay, so with the Eight of Swords, there's very much this energy of, we can see here this woman is tied up, she is blindfolded, and I always see her as surrounded in this cage of swords. And what she doesn't understand, because she can't see clearly, is that all she has to do is step forward. She may be under the understanding that she is trapped within these swords, that she is stuck standing still. But there is an awareness that comes through for you where you recognize that all you have to do is step forward. All you have to do is lean into the energy. All you have to do is hop on this ride, right? And allow the energy to move you forward. So you come to this awareness of your own power here, and a change that you need to make and are ready to make. And maybe you felt like in the past you didn't have the power to make, but suddenly you're understanding that you've had way more power within you than you even realized. You know, it makes me think about Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz, when she had the power all along to get herself back home. And that's very much this energy, right? So I see this becoming really clear for you. I think you had to be on a journey. I think you had to explore a lot of things and spend a lot of time processing things in your head to understand this. But I do see you taking that step forward, and through that step, through that journey of progressing forward, you are setting yourself free from old stuff, old stories, old things that just no longer exist. And you're also setting yourself free from this 10 of Wands in reverse. Now, if you can take a look at this card, you can see, so he is carrying all of these wands, right? And he is successfully carrying them, right? But it looks like at any moment it is going to drop. So this is very much that energy. And I always say when this is reversed, that for me is he has dropped them, or he feels very close to dropping them. These wands representing things that you need to do, obligations, feeling pulled in a lot of directions, things that you feel other people need from you, or just working a whole lot, having a lot of work, having a lot of things on your plate, okay? So there is a stepping away from this need to do, this need to juggle all of these things. And it's kind of like, I feel like you get to the place where you're just like, I just can't do this anymore. I can't continue to push myself at this rate, or I can't continue to put my time and my energy into so many different things. And I'm really going to need to take a step back and prioritize here. So again, what is it that I really want? And then moving in the direction of those things that you really want, and moving away. I see you moving away from a lot of things here over these next couple of months. And so stepping away, dropping, letting go of some of these wands so that your journey is that much easier. I also hear with this ametrine card, the card says balancing masculine and feminine energies. I do feel like you're starting to learn about this balance of taking inspired action when you feel called to take action, but also allowing yourself to take that step back and again, work with the universe. That's what I was talking about with this Chariot card, right? You are maybe in charge of the Chariot, but ultimately you are, these are representing source. These are representing the universe. They're representing God. You know, you're letting yourself be led by God. So it's a really nice balance of you being a powerful co-creator here in this world, you taking action where you feel called to take action. Taking inspired action is very different than trying to control a situation. So you taking action when you are inspired by the universe to do so, but also letting yourself step back and just be receptive. It's kind of an energy of, I'm going to let some things come to me as well. And when you find that perfect balance there with that, it makes life so much easier because you're not putting out as much energy, right? You're not working so hard. And so let yourself also be receptive, or if you have been very receptive and you're not actually taking action, you're not actually taking these steps forward, then take those steps forward. You know, take a deep breath, take your steps forward when you have that clarity, when you have that understanding of the direction that you are feeling pulled to go in. But I do see you stepping into these gifts from the universe, right? I see a lot in terms of that receptive energy that is coming in for you, a lot that you're going to be receiving if you let yourself work with this perfect balance. If you let yourself work with this co-creation energy with source, and let yourself work together with that and recognize the gifts as they are coming in. Sometimes when we can just take a step back and get out of our own way and stop trying to control things, then the gifts from the universe can come, because suddenly we have released the resistance around the things that we want to have happen. So I just see you finding a really nice balance there with that, and saying, you know what, with this, I feel like I need to take this action today, but and now I feel called to take a step back and just let it come to me. So we see you just really finding that sweet spot with those energies, which is setting you up for success moving forward. Now, the next theme card that we have here is the Six of Cups. Now, and the energy that I feel with this whole spread, I'm going to just share the clarifying cards. So we have the High Priestess in reverse, and we have the Eight of Cups reversed, okay? This is an energy of going back. This is an energy of reminiscing about the past, or thinking about a situation from the past. For me, it's feeling very connected with a past relationship. So this can be a past love relationship. This can be, a past friendship, or just reminiscing about the past. But there's very much this want and this need to go back in some way. Now, for some of you, I do feel like there's this energy of maybe recognizing that you didn't give something a fair shake, okay? Maybe you weren't open at a particular time to allow this person to come into your experience, or you just weren't quite ready for the level of connection. There is an energy of like a reconnection with a twin flame soulmate kind of energy. This obviously isn't going to resonate for all of you, but there's something about going back to the past and having a newfound appreciation for something. Okay, so this might not even be someone, this may be something. So this newfound appreciation and this understanding of a situation and what you had and how amazing that was at the time. And so you're finding yourself looking back, but I feel like the looking back is really purposeful, because it's like you see something with new eyes and you recognize this is about the Eight of Cups when it's upright is about searching for more meaning, right? And I feel like this is like I'm looking back and I'm connecting the meaning with something. So there's some kind of clarity that's coming through for you with this, or a new understanding of things, or like I said, a new appreciation. So suddenly it's like you see someone or something in a totally new light, and there is a want or a pull to reconnect with this energy in some way. So the reconnection may simply be, I'm recognizing for this for what it was. I'm having clarity on this. I am having appreciation for this without a need to actually reconnect or go back to that energy, right? It can just simply be providing you with a certain level of clarity. But I also feel like there's definitely a possibility of going back and exploring options there. Maybe there was like an opportunity that came forward for you at one time that you weren't quite ready for yet, right? It just felt like too much. You were doubting yourself. It was a relationship that maybe felt too good to be true, or you just, with this High Priestess in reverse, maybe you just weren't as connected to your intuition. You weren't as connected to your flow, and now you're ready to flow with whatever this is. Maybe it was a work opportunity that they offered to you that it sounded really good, but you doubted your ability to be able to do it, or something of that nature. So something that's coming back that you're just finding yourself either pulled to, or it's actually coming back around in some way to just bring you that clarity or to help reconnect you to something. It's like a circling back around kind of an energy. And I do feel like for some of you, this is maybe an awareness of, I'm in a connection now, and this connection is not resonating with me anymore. And I'm recognizing what I had within this connection or this situation, or this job no longer connects for me. And I'm recognizing that, maybe it's time to reconnect with people I used to work with, or actually going back to an old job, something of that nature. So there's something there with that, but it's complicated, right? You recognize that it's complicated and maybe wasn't as cut and dry as you had originally thought. We have the multifaceted card, right? This situation, whatever this is, has many, many layers, and I see you really taking the time to process this. We have the self-care card as well. I think that the clarity and the understanding of what you should do here, and how to best handle this energy that is coming up for you, is going to come through just taking a little time out for yourself. So this isn't going to be answers that are going to come through lots of conversations with other people. This is about that one-on-one alone time, taking that time to listen to your soul. I think that is going to help you to know what to do here, and what changes you need to make in your life to bring you into this real harmonious energy that comes with this Six of Cups, right? It's a revisiting and maybe putting some things in the past that healing some things from the past that have been needing to be healed, and helping you to either move forward in one direction or another. So that'll make sense when that comes in. You'll know what I'm talking about there with that. So the next set of cards that we have here, the next theme that we have, and again, like I said, there's so much relationship, soulmate energy here, is this Two of Cups. And the Two of Cups is my soulmate card, is my twin flame card. And so there is an opportunity here for those of you who are looking for love for this to come together. But this can also be that perfect connection in other situations. So maybe coming together with a business partner, or connecting with somebody that you're going to do some work together with, that it's going to be very harmonious. Or maybe you're working on a project or something. It's about two people coming together and creating something really beautiful. And so this energy is really coming through for you. And I feel like it's going to be really positive, really good, really supportive. Like I said, there is this energy of maybe revisiting something from the past. So this may be a situation where you already have connected with this person in the past, and all of a sudden, or this opportunity in the past, and all of a sudden here they are again, and you're exploring, what do I do with this, and where do I want to go with this, right? What this is, the clarifying cards around this, we have the Four of Pentacles, right? So this is creating stability. But this is a message also about being careful to not be too protective. Don't be too protective of your heart. See, he's got this pentacle right over his heart. Be careful not to be too protective of your heart, but also, like, what you're really wanting here is stability, and you're wanting circumstances and people in your life that are going to be stable, that are going to be consistent for you. Okay. And I really feel like this energy is bringing that with it. And it's, we have the Justice card in reverse as well. This is like, I am fed up with certain things in my life, maybe certain relationships, certain circumstances, feeling out of balance. I'm tired of giving so much of myself and not getting back in return what it is that I'm giving. Or I'm tired of feeling like things are so unstable. I'm tired of feeling like it's not fair. Justice card reverse is, it feels not fair. And it's really leading, though, to this opening of what it is that you do want. And that is calling in that energy. I feel like you guys have done a lot of work on yourself. You've been really processing a lot in your mind. You use that Mercury retrograde to really understand yourself and really gain truth, right? We have the Truth card here. This is you paying attention to maybe some truths that you've been ignoring, maybe some circumstances in your life that just are no longer aligning for you, or maybe you've already cleared them out. If you haven't cleared them out, I do see you releasing some things with that Chariot card. I do see you moving forward, moving away from what doesn't work and moving into the energy of what does. And I think that you're going to be incredibly clear on what that is. And this is leading you into prosperity, right? You want a life that is prosperous. You want a life that is abundant. You want to feel good and supported and, in every way, emotionally, financially, and to be able to support yourself. You want to be held up. And so there is very much this energy of abundance that's coming through for you, but it's on the other side of being honest with yourself. It's on the other side of just kind of honoring this information that has come through, because I feel like we can receive this information and we can choose to ignore it, and we can choose to try to numb it and push it away, and because it's scary, or it means that we're going to have to make some major changes in our lives. And I do see the energy here for that, where you're deciding to make some big changes, big shifts, releasing just some pretty major stuff from your life and changing paths in a lot of ways. But when you do that, you are creating that space for beautiful things to come in, for soulmates to come in, for the ideal connections that you need to set yourself up for success in your work, in your business, in your life, in your life goals. The Four of Pentacles too is about a solid foundation, and I just see you moving in that direction. It's like, I want a solid foundation underneath me. I need and want this, and this is what I'm creating for myself so that I can build upon that, so I can build more success for myself in whatever area of my life moving forward. It's very much with that Two of Cups as well, just a solid relationship coming in, or maybe even not a new relationship, but a deepening within a relationship that you have. Maybe you're recognizing like, wow, I haven't given my partner a fair shot, you know? I've been ignoring them. I haven't been honoring them in the way that I was at one time. And maybe I've been too focused on other things, or putting my energy too much outside of this connection. And so it can also be that, and a reconnection back to finding balance, finding stability, and creating that for yourself in your life. So again, what truths have you been ignoring? What truths have been coming to the surface? And how do you honor that? What changes do you need to make in your life? And the last set of cards that we have here is we have in the middle here for a theme card, the 8 of Wands, okay? So it's like you move forward, things are shifting, and it's like things open. Things are just, you have so much that's going to be coming at you. So many opportunities, so many offers. For those of you who are single, this is, having a lot of options, having a lot of people who are interested in connecting with you. Because I do feel like there's been a connection to your power. There's been a stepping into your genuineness and your authenticity that maybe has been harder for you to connect with in the past, but you've been doing a lot of work, okay? So I see a lot coming your way. I see these opportunities, and whenever I get this card as well, it's like understanding that some options are going to be better than others. So we want to make sure that we're listening to that, and we're not letting ourselves get back to this 10 of Wands where we are totally overloaded, where we're trying to juggle too much, where we can't keep up with it, right? And so we're not letting ourselves get overwhelmed with that, and we're just focusing on what is most important to you, what is in alignment with your truth. And when you put your time and your energy into that, I think you're going to do just fine. We have the passion and purpose card. What is it that feels purposeful in your life? What is it that feels good? And focusing your time and your energy on that. But as you're focusing on this 8 of Wands, we have the World card clarifying that, and the Page of Swords clarifying that energy, okay? And what I feel like is, like with this World card, a lot of times it's the completion of something, right? So something that you've been working on, this journey that you've been on, this phase of your journey is coming to completion, because you have gained some insights, you have made some changes, and you are making some changes. I still see you doing that throughout July and August, is making the changes in order to bring about this World card, in order to progress, in order to move forward. The World card can be about endings and new beginnings, okay? And I do see that here for you, but it's a very positive energy. It's kind of this understanding of, I can have the world, I can have it all, I can make these things happen as long as I am working as a co-creator with the universe. And so it's a very empowering energy. And I see that as you are ending some things, and as you are prioritizing your time and your energy, you also have, with this Page of Swords, new ideas coming through, new thoughts coming through, new perceptions coming through. And it's a fresh energy. It's like, I see myself in a different way. I see the world in a different way. And I am connecting on a deeper level with my confidence as well. We also finally have, as the last card here, the Promise card. Okay, so the Promise card, it says, the divine and magical helpers are present with you and helping. You are always loved and supported. And so I do feel like this is that message of knowing that even though this is a beautiful energy that you're moving into on a human level, this can be difficult, this can be challenging, and knowing that you have magical helpers all around you that are helping you, and you can call on them, you can ask for help, but know that they are also already asking, or already helping, already there to support. But I feel really strongly with this particular card in this reading that this is also a message from a cross loved one. So maybe you've been asking for that cross loved one to help you through this particular phase of your life, or you've been just noticing and feeling them around, and this is very much that message that they are very much with you, that they are fulfilling that promise that they will always be with you and will always be supporting you. And so this is that message that they're with you and helping you along your journey, along with your spirit guides, with your angels, with God, the universe, whatever you want to call all of those things, but you definitely have supportive energies that are surrounding you. So those are your messages. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. If you guys like this video, make sure you hit that like button below. If you want to learn more about me or about clarity, you can check me out at discoveryourawakening.com. I will see you guys soon with another video. Take care, guys.